What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trig, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about what happened in Peoria Regional this past weekend. I wanted to get some time to settle, let the dust settle a little bit before I make this video, relax a couple days, get back to the swing of normalness, not the let's go on vacation, let's go crazy, let's do what we got to do. I got a couple things I got to talk about before we get into the video. I just want to thank you guys so much for the Bonnie support for the video on that one. I want to thank you guys a lot. I know what you're going to say. It has 300 views. To most people, that's like, man, you ain't got shit. But to me, someone who's been legitimately trying on and off to do YouTube on my other old page that I had, I think the closest I got to 300 views was legitimately in like 2018. Let that fucking sink in for a minute. So I just want to thank you guys a lot. That means a lot to me, so truthfully. And the Peoria video before we left for Peoria was legitimately done 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I didn't go to bed till 3 because I was just like, fuck, man. I was trying to find cards that I couldn't find. And it was just like, had to do the thumbnail, had to do everything legitimately before we left. But it is what it is. I think it turned out okay for what it was. But yeah, so I just want to thank you guys a lot for the support on those two videos. It means a lot. And I know the comments were going, again, not a lot of comments, but to me, it's a lot. I was not expecting anything when I was doing this again. I was just expecting maybe 20 views, 30 views, and then a like or two. But you guys have blown my small expectations out of the water, and I appreciate it completely. So let's get into the topic of the matchup. So obviously we all know I took Ace with me to the Peoria event this time around. I took Ace instead of Roger. I know I didn't go over everything, but I know we had Ace, we have Garp, Uta, Zorro, my 2K Cruel, or Cruel, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, Roger, Otama, Izo, Mr. 3, motherfucker came in clutch, Marco, Yamato, Boa came in clutch, 2 Jozus, 1 Taxbeard, Newgates, I Am Whitebeards, and Moby Dicks. Realistically, I think the only changes I would make to this list going forward would probably be cutting the Newgate, the Taxbeard out. I just never got around to really using him to its full potential. I get it. It's a great card. Don't get it twisted. I still think it's a great card. But when it comes down to like other options, I'd probably run the 8 cost Whitebeard instead, just to give you that extra bump and go after some yellow leaders with it. I think it's pretty good at that point. So I do think that's another option that you could realistically take with this. So maybe just some options. I don't know. I'm still keeping this deck together, as this isn't the one time where I was like, oh, I'm going to tear these fucking decks apart. Because when I took Bonnie the first time, I didn't take her apart. I still have her together. She's been updated over time. Roger has been sitting in this fucking closet back here. This motherfucking closet. He's been in this closet. He ain't getting out. He's locked up permanently. He's on fraud watch. I don't give a fuck. If he's good now, he sucked then. Granted, I probably shouldn't have took it. I didn't have the fucking promo. Wasn't allowed. But still, motherfucker's in the closet. He ain't ever getting out. I don't think he'll ever get out. No siree. No. Never getting out of the fucking closet. So let's get into the matchups we have. So obviously, the first matchup I had into was an Penel. This was one of those where I was like, okay. I didn't get Teach first off, so I was like, let's go. We're in the money. We ain't fucking losing the Teach right away. We're not losing the Teach matchup. But, all in all, I don't think I'm favored into this matchup. Not at all, because I do think Penel has the advantage. I don't think it's anything less than 30. I think it's a 30-ish. Let me see. I didn't pull it up on my phone right now. So it's a 47% loss into Penel. So it's basically 50-50. If you win the dice roll, you're getting. But I did not win the dice roll first matchup. I ended up going second. He went first. And that's the 44%. But we made it out. That's all that matters. We got the dub. That's all that matters. If you get the win, it doesn't matter the percentage. All that shit's out the fucking window. You're getting dubs. So this one, it was close though. I'm not going to sit here and say I stomped him. This was just more legitimately like back and forth. I know there was a topic of conversation in the car we were having before we left, or while we were leaving Peoria, that, you know, people are saying yellow players are the problem. People are saying that Teach is the problems. Namis are the problems. It's the fucking Enel players you got to watch out for. Those motherfuckers are the problem. They be taking long-ass turns, having answers for everything. You fucking need cards? We got you. We're going to draw. Oh, you want to swing big? We got you. You need to fucking stun a character? We got you. You need to remove a character? I motherfucking got you. I'm over here going, I fucking got you, dog. So that's basically what these fucking decks are doing. But, you know, the first one, not bad. I'm not complaining. Got the dub. I think it was, I know it was a Roger play to end it, but basically it was 2 white beards and a Roger, and I had, obviously the 6K swing with lead. So that was that. He had cards, but I got out of it. He had a couple blockers, but I mean, it is what it is. You just Roger play, you go for the dub at that point. And now I'm up 1-0. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm legitimately blaring fucking Superstar by Lupe Fiasco the whole fucking time, getting the mindset going. I got the fucking metas on. I'm just fucking vibing. I'm ready. I'm ready to go for everything. So then we're just going hard, going crazy. So now we go to the next matchup, which is basically another Enel. I run it back on Penel. Penel be like, I'm back. You fucking won. I'm coming back. Times fucking 2. Now this one, I did lose this one. I'm not going to lie to you. This was a loss, but it was a loss that was basically like, hey, I got fucking turn 2 dogged, bro. 10K turn 2 dog? Double attack? No fucking counter in hand. It was wild. The fact that that motherfucker was able to get that shit off was insane. Because there was no way in fucking hell I'm getting out of a 10K dog swing. I couldn't. I fucking couldn't. I also forgot. Motherfucker had double attack. So, even if I could counter out of it, fucking couldn't. Took the 2, went down to 0 early as fuck into this matchup. And basically, I just kept playing my game, kind of just clearing out his board as best I could. Anytime he would start to establish a board, I'd start wiping it, start killing it. I think I did drop the Zoro on him a little bit, so that was a little bit helping, kind of like stabling out a little bit, trying to stabilize as hard as possible. But the damage was already done. I think I got him down to 2, maybe 1 life on my last turn, and then it just kind of, I couldn't do anything else. I stabilized pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like he could have won those turns easily, but I just kept countering out, putting out white beards, doing I am white beards, trying my best just to keep the game in my favor for as long as possible to try to get the game to maybe swing it, but just didn't end up happening. It is what it is. It's one of those matchups. Hey, I'm not favored, but hey, I will take a loss that is hard fought loss, and I'm actually doing something, and we're going back and forth. I'm making him sweat, because even he admitted afterwards, he was like, if I couldn't survive one more turn or could survive 1 or 2 more turns, he was losing 100%. But, you know, I tried. That's all you can do at the end of the day. Can't really sit here and say, oh, the deck did bad. It was me. It's always you. If you ever say my deck failed me, motherfucker, it was you. On to the next one. The next matchup I went into, so we're 1-1 right now. 1-1. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, hard fought matchup. Can't complain. Can't sit here and say, oh, whatever. On to the next one. We played Black Yamato. I had a little bit of practice with this. I'm not going to lie to you. This matchup is a little bit harder than it should have been, because Yamato has those cards that basically just play stuff from trash. Excuse me, sorry. So if you don't know what Yamato does, whenever a Land of Wano character card is played from my trash, the character gains rush this turn. There's little combos that basically just go here. We're going to pop it now. We're going to bring out something from the trash, give it rush, 8K unblockable or 8K go ahead. Or there's a little combo where they go hard card, Momonosuke, blocker, put out something else. It's just, there's a lot of ways to play this deck, and I enjoy it a lot. I think this is a fun deck. I don't think it's going to be top meta cheese, but I do think it has a spot in the top 10. I definitely do think it has a spot there. I did not like it at first. Nothing on it caught my interest. A lot of OP16 did not catch my interest just because of everyone knew that someone was coming in, and that was going to be the problem. But there was a lot of good decks coming out of OP16. I think this is going to be a good time to, if you want to try some new stuff there, it's going to be fun. I did end up getting the win on this one, though. This one was another long game, basically just putting out big blockers. I played a lot of Marcos, a lot of just small blockers to basically just keep my hand full, get a lot of block what I can block, counter what I had to counter, and just basically do my thing. And it ended up going and winning, going 2-1. So I'm happy. I was excited again. This is a matchup I actually tested a little bit with. Shout out to the Brandon and the Peoria Pimps. He had a Yamato, and we were testing it out. And I was like, I need to test this matchup just in case somebody brings this. I knew someone could have brought this deck, and they clearly did bring it. So 2-1. What's the next matchup? I'm ready. I'm like, let's go, boys. We 2-1. We're hyped. The boys are all getting hyped up right now. And we ran into Teach. We ran into him. He showed up. I couldn't avoid him. I tried. I truly fucking tried to avoid Teach as best as possible. But yeah, this one was as we could tell, this one was definitely a loss. This was definitely the loss that I wasn't not trying. I was trying to avoid as best as I could. I was trying, but he showed his head. He took the dub. I just played it out as best I could. He won dice roll, and I knew I was losing. Straight up, I was like, this is a loss. It is what it is. So you got to just take your wins when you can. When you know you got your losses like this one and a couple other decks you know you're going to lose to, kind of just take it on the chin and just get the fuck on out. Just get the fuck out. Just take your loss. Don't take it. Don't linger on it. Just get the fuck out. That's the best thing I can tell you to do on that one. And so then after this one, we did go to our lunch break. We did get an hour to sit around. So our hotel is right across the venue. So we basically just walked across, had some Uncrustables because Jared, when we went last time, got food poisoning. It happened. I don't know what he had. I think it was like a pizza or a pretzel or something. He had something, and it ruined the whole fucking trip. So from when we went this time, I literally went, yeah, we are taking Uncrustables. I'm taking fucking food. I don't give a fuck. Because I never had an issue there, but I was like, you know what? I'm not eating it. I'm not trusting it after what happened. No siree. We ain't eating the fucking food here no more. So, went back to the room, chillaxed, unwinded, and then we got ready for the next matchup. So the next matchup I ran into going 2-2 was Goofy. We ran into Goofy. The best deck in format right now, honestly. For those who don't know what Goofy does, activate main once per turn. If you only have characters on your field that are impelled down, type characters, set up to 2 Don on your field as active. So basically, Goofy is just straight up, we're going to rush, we're going to go fast, you're just getting a bunch of Bonclays. What's the other one? No, I think it's Mr. 1 or whatever. Mr. 2's, just a lot of stuff. Unblockable Boa. This thing is straight up just a fucking menace. This deck is obviously its best deck in format right now because I do think this does beat Teach, but I think it loses to Nami and Anel. But honestly, this is one of the best decks right now in the format. I have interest in playing it. I don't think I'm gonna be building it in person. I think I'll just be playing it on the sim, just kind of having fun, playing ranked here and there with it. Maybe a video, maybe with this leader. I don't know. I'll figure that out. So the first one I ran into, I played him, and no. No. This was not good. Not good whatsoever. It was just unlucky. I didn't get to see any cards I needed to see, so it is what it is. It's just one of those matchups where, the luck factor kind of ran out. I was just like, all right, I'm out of it. There's nothing I could do. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I need to win. I'm going to try to. Nothing I could do. Truly nothing I could do at that point. The matchup spread on this one is a 45% into Goofy. So this isn't a winning matchup for me. But, you kind of just go with the flow, kind of just do your thing. Also, I forgot to mention 62% win rate against Yamato, so I didn't feel too bad against it. But this one, I just didn't get lucky. Didn't win the dice roll. He kind of just saw everything he needed, got me with everything he needed, and then it just kind of happens. That happens. There's nothing you do about it. Like I said earlier, you just kind of take it the fuck out. You just kind of got to go with the flow. If you're not winning, or if you're going to lose and you know it's not a good matchup, you just got to get it out of your fucking head and go. I was also a little upset just because I was mad at the tournament organizers. There was some shit going on that I wasn't a fan of, and it kind of just is what it is. Kind of just got to build the bridge, get the fuck over it. So then we go into the next one where I'm currently, I think I'm 2-3. Yeah, 2-3 right now, losing against Goofy, and then we go into another matchup. Into Goofy. We go back to Goofy. We go back to back. We got all the fucking hardship matchups. Now this one, like I said, played it again. I did win the dice roll, and I did get to go second against him. That's huge. That I played a lot with this deck because Jarrett, who one of the guys I went with, you guys know him as Bloodzor from the Mopcast. He took this, and this was my matchup. This is the one I tried to grind out the most because I knew I wasn't gonna have a winning matchup against this, so I kind of just had to do my thing. And that combo of Mr. 3 and Boa, brother, that fucking matchup is this. That combo is disgusting. With Mr. 3, you're able to trash this character, draw 2 cards, and then you can rest up to one character, or one of the characters 9 or less can't attack until the end of the opponent's next end phase. And then the Boa, basically the same thing. It's a 6 cost. One opponents other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot attack. And then you get the bottom deck of mine, 1 cost or less. So then it's just basically like, we're going at it. This one was the down pair. He was very confident going into this one. He was like, yeah, it's a down pair. I'm going to be able to beat you kind of energy. And I was like, man, do your thing. I'm not going to sit here and, knock the hustle, but you got to earn it. And then, I just hit him with the fucking Mr. 3 Boa combo twice, 2 turns in a row. Hit him with the unblockable. Unblockable can't swing. And then we went to the next one where he played another Boa that can't unblockable Boa. I hit the fucking Mr. 3 off top deck. Top decked him, put him in there, activated, stun the 1 Boa. Draw my 2 cards. It's a Boa. So I go, all right, cool, we're fucking chilling. Boa in. Other unblockable can't swing. And he was just getting tilted, man. I think that's the most I've ever seen my opponent get tilted. Because normally I'm the one getting tilted, not the opponent. So I was kind of just like, this is unknown territory. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But it was wild to see that. And I was not expecting anything like that to happen. But needless to say, we got the dub. We got there. He kind of had to play. He used the 4-drop, rest of blocker on me. But I had so many cards in hand, a lot of 2Ks, I saw leader skill. I had a lot of stuff, so I just got out of all of his swings. And, and then I took the dub. He kind of conceded at that point, and we just went from there. The next matchup, which is actually the last matchup, because I'll explain it right now. I'll explain what happened. So we're going to go into the last matchup, which was against Nami. This is the big bad of the format. But realistically, Ace has a really good matchup into this deck. I think I had, it's a 69%. Nice. It's a really good matchup into this deck. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The reason this is the last matchup I went into is because your boy decided to get cute. And one thing I will honestly tell you, when you go to a regional, if you ever go and you ever play, don't get fucking cute. Because the problem with it is when I had a fucking new gate on board, I had a bunch of cards in hand, my dumbass got startled. And I repeat, startled, because there was a fucking new gate that he put out. If I would have just stayed the course, honestly, I would have been 4-3 and I would have kept playing. I got cute. I had literally, it was even life. 2-2. And I could have just went, okay, stay the course, play the game, been fine. But decided to get cute, took 2 cards that I shouldn't have took, and then tried to Roger him. And, he got a baby 5 trigger off of that, draw 2 cards. I think if it would have been a different trigger, but it is what it is. You get cute, you gamble, you win some, you lose some. That's just the one where I obviously just said, fuck it, we lost. All in all, to be completely serious with you guys for a minute, when I knew I got cute, I was like, I'm done. I'm out. Because I'm doing cute shit in round fucking 7. And then we had about fucking 10 rounds to go. We had 11 rounds that day. They literally said, you guys have 11 rounds to play. And I said, Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing 11 fucking rounds. So, and I was just like, I got cute. I'm done. I'm not going to keep playing. I'm not going to torture myself. It wasn't the deck's fault. It wasn't the matchup's fault. It wasn't it's not seeing cards. It was honestly, it's gonna be hard to admit this, guys. It's gonna be hard to admit this if you're a fucking One Piece player. You make mistakes and you fucking deal with it. Because I made the mistakes, all me. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, if this or that. Fuck it. It happened. I got cute. I said I'm done. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm gonna keep doing this. Nope. Just drop. I'm not complaining. It would have been 4-3. I would have kept going, but got cute, fucked around, found out. So for me, at least now, it's just like, hey, I'm done. I was going to do a side event, but right before I dropped, they filled out the last one. So at that point, skedaddled back to the room. Relax. It wasn't like last time, because I will say when I skedaddled back to the room, the last time I was upset, Roger basically hasn't seen the fucking light of day. I think I've only played him twice since that time, and I immediately remembered why I fucking hated him. I hate that fucking deck. No amount of cards or support for that deck is going to make me want to play it again. I hated it. I still hate it. It's in the closet. It ain't ever coming out. But all in all, I will say this Peoria was actually really fun. I enjoyed it. The group I went with was great. I would go hang out with those guys again. I think we're going to do a fishing trip because it was fucking great. But yeah, it was a great time. I had a great time with everybody that we went with. The games were good. I can't sit here and complain about anything. If I could complain, it'd probably be against the TO. But it ain't gonna fucking matter. What is my opinion gonna fucking do? Jack and shit. That's all it's gonna do. But with that note, guys, I will see you guys hopefully soon. I'm gonna be getting the video because I do have the meta glasses from the meta video from the trip. So I'm hopefully going to get those back. I'm going to get that edited up for everybody. I should have it out hopefully by next week. I'm going to have everything up and ready to go. So whenever that's done, you'll see it here on the channel. But again, thank you guys so much for the support on these videos. It means a lot. I'm just, again, was not expecting shit when I started this. I was expecting, like, maybe here or there once a blue moon. But hey, if this keeps going, we get a little bit of juice. I'm going to keep going. We're going to go until the wheels fall off. So hopefully it's not sooner than later. We're going to ride this out. We're going to keep it going. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.